Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso salam, welcome to the channel y'all, Chesh Mash. Merry Christmas, Happy December, Happy New Year, whenever you're watching this, hello. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a cleaning video, and it is time to give this mat on my counter a bit of a clean. Now, my mate Alex from Performance Reviews, go check out his channel, he has the top of his work bench, it's kind of like he's got carpet stuck down on it, and this is just like it's one of those magic doormats, you know, and I use this for filming. I spilt coffee yesterday, so there's coffee all underneath it. Stinky. This is fresh coffee. Actually, it was tea. So it is time to give this bench and this a bit of a clean. And the best thing I can think of to do is to use my little Bissell SpotClean. So the first thing I'm going to do is wipe up the coffee. I've not washed this in all the time I've been using it. Disgusting, I know. But it is time to give it a bit of a pre-spring clean. Okay, so that's the underneath of it. I've put the other side down on the coffee to absorb it, so we get a bit more stainage going on, a bit more drama. Let's give the top a wipe over next. Okay, let's flip it back. Now on this mat, I'll bring you guys a little bit closer. This side is dirtier than this side. So I'm going to put some tape down the center, pretty much the center, like so. It's a bit wonky, but you get the idea. So on this side, now the thing about it is I could do this in two ways. Let me explain what I want to do. So I have got this Zorb kit, this old Zorb kit that was given to me. And inside this box we have the Zorb brush, and we also have the Zorb powder. This is from the 13th of the 8th, 1999. So this is 22 years old. It's brand new in the package. It's never ever been used. Neither has this brush head, but I also have a second one here as well. So I have two. So this is the one that came in the box. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to do half with the Zorb, and we're going to do half with the Bissell. Now, no matter which way I do this, people are going to be going whingy and commenty, saying, oh, well, that side was cleaner, or you used Zorb on that side but it was dirtier, or you used Zorb on this side but it's dirtier, blah, 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 blah. So no matter what I do, I'm not going to win. So I'm just doing this for fun, okay? So please put your fingers away for a minute. Let's have a look. Let's open up this container. Smells nice. It just looks like sand. It really does look like sand. Right. Zorb dry cleaning powder granules are like small sponges impregnated with cleaning agents. When rubbed into a carpet, they absorb dirt, which then can be easily vacuumed up. Simple and quick to use, made from recycled materials and totally biodegradable. Blah, blah, blah. Instructions. Vacuum the area to remove excess dust and dirt. This is the picture of it is of a Dyson DC04. It might actually be a DC, might be a DC01. I don't know. No, it's got a height adjuster on it, so it would have been Yeah, it would have been an 04. Yep, so this would have been for an 04. Sprinkle Zorb on the carpet. Brush the powder into the carpet. Dyson recommend that you use Zorb only with the Dyson groomer. Leave for half an hour or until dry. Vacuum the carpet with your Dyson dual cyclone upright. There we are. Ensure that the brush bar is on. Okie dokie. So I'm going to give it a real challenge, and I'm going to put the Zorb on this side, and I'm going to use the Bissell Spot on this side. Because this side's going to need about a half an hour, I'll crack on with this one, and then we can come back to that in the end. But let's get you guys closer so you can see what we're doing. Okay, let's put the Zorb down. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like a Hoover Junior. The sponge inside the tube of the Hoover Junior. It goes like all that. It goes like that granularly colour. It's still damp to the touch, so I think it's still got its power. We're going to use this to rub it in. It's going to go everywhere, so I have to be careful. So I'm going to work it in nice because this side is where the big stains were. This is actually quite a nice brush, but look how it gets all stuck in it. Ruins your vacuum cleaner. They recommend that you don't use carpet shake and vac, or there's another brand you can buy in the pound shop and the discount stores as well. They recommend that you don't use it because it can clog your filters of your vacuum cleaner if you're using a bagless. Not so much a modern bagged one, but a bagless one. So there we go. It's my wheels. It's got the wheels on it to pull it back and forth. So they can't mean that you use this to vacuum it up because it's going to suck everything through. So I think it's basically just to use without the vacuum switched on. And with this being a rubber back mat as well, it should work really good on it because it's not going to be absorbed all the way through because it's rubber. But we will see. There we go. I think that's rubbed in enough for now. So I'm going to take off the cord of the Bissell. And yep, this is the solution tank. So I'm going to go and fill up the solution tank. The solution I'm using today is this ProLine carpet cleaner. That's what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to pour a teeny weeny amount into the tank. That's all you need. And I'm going to fill this up now with warm water. So I will be back in a second. Okay, I've got my solution here for the tank. On we go. Undo the hose. Switch the machine on. Okay, so I've just pre-treated the area with some spray, like I normally do if I was doing upholstery. I'm going to rub it in. Okay, let's suck it out. Okay, so we've done that side. That didn't take long. Definitely looks cleaner. The colours are popped out a little bit more on it, which is nice. I can't really tell how it's done until it's more dry. So I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to leave the Zorb on there for another little while. Actually, let's give it another little brush in. I'm just going to vac up the mess from around the outside. Okay, so good old Henry's done a good job on that, to be honest. There's still a lot stuck into the fibres of the brush, but it's a lot better than what it was. Right, okay, let's just leave this dry. Okay, my little whippersnappers, it's been 3 hours, and as you can see, that is what it looks like. over to the part I've just done, which did earlier. I did notice that some of the lumps are actually kind of grubby looking, which is quite a good sign. So we're going to get rid of this. We're going to vacuum it up. And we're going to use this. We're going to use the dual cyclone. So this is kind of what the vacuum cleaner that would have been used at its time. So I've given it a bit of a clean up. There is a teeny weeny bit of dust in the bin, but it doesn't matter. So there we go. We're going to be using this DC04 Absolute. There we go. And we're going to be using it to clean up the Zorb. So I'm going to put you on the tripod and we will vac it up. Okay, brush roll is on auto. We've got neutral, park and drive. We're in park. It'll automatically switch over. This is going to be loud. Okay, so I can still see Zorb in the carpet, but it's got up quite a lot of it. That oil stain there hasn't cleaned up. I mean, it's definitely not as clean as this side. And I know that that is still damp, but this is also damp as well from the Zorb a little bit. It feels damp. So yeah, yes and no really, not amazing, but it's definitely been fun to use. 22-year-old Zorb, 21-year-old Zorb, that's been a lot of fun, and it's been nice to use the Absolute. So I've got this white cloth. And I'm going to tip out the Zorb from it. And let's get you right over and have a look inside. Okay, so we got some fluff that we picked off from it. But it definitely, if I get some of the fresh one, there you can see the colour difference between the fresh and used Zorb, and then this dried Zorb. So it's definitely picked up some from it, but it hasn't done an amazing job. But the rug definitely does feel softer, and definitely does smell nicer as well. So yeah, 20-year-old Zorb, it's not done too bad, it's not done amazing. I'm not really a fan of these dry cleaning products for carpets. I mean, they're pretty good for making them nice and soft and fresh smelling, but they're not as good as a proper machine would be for washing with extraction. So let's remove the tape. I'm going to get my little vacuum and get rid of the rest of the Zorb. Okay, so you can see where the tape was in the middle. That's definitely the dirtiest. This definitely looks a little bit cleaner, but not as good as this. So the Zorb has cleaned, freshened it up a little bit, and definitely has made it a couple of shades lighter, but the extraction has definitely worked the best. So that's what I'm going to continue with right now. So there we go, guys. Just a video purely for entertainment purposes only. Don't go crazy on me, please. So we used the Bissell Spot, and we also used the 21-year-old Zorb, and it still has its smell. It smells really nice, kind of like citrusy, lemony. It smells really nice. So we will use this again in a future video on a proper carpet and see what it's like. I managed to clean out the bottom of this deeply. All the Zorb came out of it. I used my Henry and put the hose on it, and it all came out, so that's all nice and clean. Put that back in its packet. As you can see, this is the dirty water that came out from just this tiny little rug, and it is absolutely sludge mud. So there was a lot of dirt that came out of there. So this actually, the Spot did actually win for extracting all the dirt. In my personal opinion, water extraction is far better, or steam, for cleaning carpets than the dry cleaning method, although it does freshen up the carpets with a nice smell, and it does make them nice and soft as well, so I will give it that. But as a cleaner, it's not very good at all. It will not get down deep down stains. This is really just sort of like a kind of fancy Glade shake and vac. Put the freshness back. So there we go. And it was lovely to use this 04 as well, although it did actually stick to it, but it doesn't matter. It's nice to give it a go. So I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I now have a lovely, fresh, clean mat to work on in future, where all the stains are gone. All those oil stains and grease stains and everything, it's just completely gone. I just needed to dry up a bit now, and then I can carry on with more videos. So thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic Christmas whenever this goes out, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye, y'all.